Hi everybody, I am Thomas from Virginia Outdoors Unlimited and welcome to another duck hunt. I'm actually recording this intro a couple days after the hunt because I accidentally deleted the intro I had recorded the morning of this hunt. But to kind of set the stage for you all, I'm going to try and do my best to set the stage. Basically, this was the last hunt of 2019. This was December 30th. I wasn't able to hunt December 31st, but I'd been doing a lot of scouting the previous days, hadn't been really doing that much hunting because the birds in our area have been stale. The birds across Virginia have been stale in my opinion ever since the start of our third split, and even now they're still stale. And so I'd been doing a lot of scouting, checking a lot of different areas, swamps mainly because it's been really warm, and finally found a good pocket of birds. Went into the swamp that I'm always pretty confident I can find birds in. Found a lot of birds feeding in the swamp. Basically watched them for a good bit of the evening, watched them come out of there, go to roost, and it turned out to be what I would consider a mega roost for Virginia. About 500 ducks, and I'm actually going to include a couple audio, about 30 seconds of audio after this intro to kind of help set the stage a little bit more, but knew there was quite a few birds in there, had seen that most of them were coming from this swamp that I wanted to hunt, so got a little bit of a crew together, myself, Austin, and Mac. They actually were in a video, Austin and Mac were in a video last year where we hunted the same swamp and out of our kayaks. I'll include a link up at the top of the screen here. So we did the work, we got our kayaks back in there, actually got all the way back into the spot I wanted to hunt, which can be really tough to get into at times. And I was really excited about that because we're on basically the biggest pocket in this swamp. The swamp has a bunch of little pockets, so it can make it really tough to decoy birds at times, but I felt good about our chances being on that bigger piece of water. The only thing I really wasn't excited about going into this morning was the weather. The high for this day was 72. It was not gonna be anywhere near cold. Wind was supposed to be kind of iffy, so weather wasn't ideal duck hunting weather. We sweated our butts off going in. But besides that, I was really excited going into this hunt. Everything I felt like was in our favor, so I'm gonna play that little audio clip here of these ducks talking in the roost, and we'll hop right into the video. So hope you guys enjoy this one.
Oh, too high. All right, get ready here. I'm gonna kill one of these. All right, we got two dead.
Oh, get ready, man.
Oh my gosh. There's my two mallards. Oh, well, that bird, I gotta kill him real quick. Good old Cajun grunt. Oh, hen mallard. There's my second bird of the day. Hen mallard. Probably could have been a little bit more picky given the volume of birds we had come over. I really thought this was a drake. I was able to see, you know, some color, even though it's still pretty dark, but drake and a hen, so I'm done with mallards on the day. Now I'm going to be looking for pretty much anything else. Right here, right here, right here. I think so. Yeah, I think it's a hen. I thought it was a greenhead too. I thought it was that same greenhead who had been working us. Well, that was one of the better first flights that I have seen in a long time. We had a lot of birds flying over us pretty much from the time 10 minutes before shooting light until now. We're still seeing birds flying. We had a lot land up above us about 5 minutes before shooting light. We had basically 2 come out of there. We shot, dropped 1, and then had more coming out and got some more shots. I went ahead, got my mallard limit, got 2 mallards. Nice big old fat Drake mallard. Let's see if I can get him. Pretty bird there. And then also got a hen mallard. And Mac got a Drake mallard as well, and Austin got a hen mallard. So we're on 4 mallards right now. There's a bird. We saw a lot of Gadwall. We were hearing a lot of Gadwall right at first light, and they seem to have just up and disappeared, and that's really what we were hoping was going to be working in here. But all we can really do is stick it out. It doesn't feel like duck hunting weather in the slightest. It's like 70 degrees, but I'm not complaining. I'm not cold at all. Our kayak hide does seem to be working today, so that's very encouraging. Doesn't seem like many birds are seeing us. It just seems like they don't really want to land in these swamp holes right at first light. They can't really see in here. If they're not already going somewhere based off kind of memory off what they want to do, they're not going to really respond to decoys or calls right at first light. So hopefully we get a little bit of sun, get this wind to keep on pushing, and we'll be able to work a few right up in here. Yeah, kill that bird. Oh my gosh. Some mallard drake. Take your kayak, it's the best bet. He is right by that tree. You might have got him in the body. It didn't look like he had a broke wing, did it?
No.
Yeah.
It's stone dead.
I told you, when they get body hit like that, they're stone dead most of the time. So what, Max on his mallard limit now?
Just old me. Left to shoe green.
Well, just had one come right on over and didn't do the best shooting, but got a good body hit on him, and he was stone dead when Mac got over to him. Hold that bird up one more time, Mac. That's a really pretty one.
Other side. Yeah, that's a good looking bird.
That is a pretty bird. So we are on 5 mallards now. Only old Austin the hen killer can shoot mallards now, so hopefully we will get some variety in here. Seen plenty of Gadwall, we just need them to work now. Here you go. Make sure it's a Drake.
Gadwall Drake.
It is?
Yeah, it's a widgeon.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's a Gadwall.
Kill him, Tommy. Stone cold killer. Holy. Oh, that shit gets me.
I'm gonna grab him because I'm not sure if he's dead. That is a beautiful Drake Gadwall. Holy cow, that's a beautiful Gadwall. Holy cow, that's a beautiful bird. Wow. Gosh, I love those birds so much. Let me finish them off. That was a shot I typically would pass on. That Gadwall came in. He looked like he was gonna finished perfect, 25 yards, 20 yards. He ended up kind of just pushing out far. I'm not sure if it's because the wind kind of pushed him out. That's what I'm thinking. And he was sitting there kind of hovering at 40, looking like he was going to land probably right out at 40. So I kind of just took a last chance shot. I felt like, you know, I'm pretty confident with my pattern with this gun, with this choke tube at that range. So figured I'd take a shot and stoned him. 1 shot, 1 kill. So absolutely beautiful bird. Probably the best working bird of the day, which says something. We are having a little bit of troubles. It seems like it's just tough to get them that last 60 yards. We can get them circling, but it's just hard to get them finishing. And I don't think it's our cover. I just think it's these little swamp pockets. They're just finicky about them sometimes. They really like to see some sun in here, and they like to see a lot of wind, and our wind's kind of laid down and we don't have any sun. We're seeing plenty of birds though, so we're just gonna keep on grinding and giving it our best shot in here.
One mallard, mallard, mallard. What was that?
Are you sure?
Is that black? Kill that Gadwall.
Good shot, Thomas.
Was that black dead?
Yeah, go get it though. Definitely go get the black.
My first black duck in a long time, buddy. In a long time. Oh. It has been a long time since I shot a black duck. This is actually only my second ever black. Beautiful hen black duck. Beautiful. I mean, they are just gorgeous birds. The drakes do get a little bit darker, but really beautiful bird. They got that beautiful purple speculum right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous bird.
That was a weird little bit of action where that black came in. We were sitting here, you know, seeing a bird every few minutes, but most of them are high flyers. We're not really able to get them to look at us very much. And all of a sudden we have 3 birds come right over our head, all looking like they're gonna try and land. It was a black duck, a gadwall, and a drake mallard. Weird little combo there. The mallard kept on going and the black duck and the gadwall circled back around. Black duck came right over our heads. We probably could have shot it there, but we just weren't sure at that point if it was a black duck. Max said something, but we just didn't want to shoot a hen mallard. Neither of us can shoot mallards anyway. And I thought it had flared at that point. I look up and here it is backpedaling, you know, 25 yards, maybe 30 at most, and picked up, shot. I'm not sure if I shot once or twice, but knocked it down, went over there, stone dead. And then of course, Gadwall being Gadwall, that Gadwall that was with the black duck and the mallard comes right up in front of us, and unfortunately my gun failed to eject. I'm having some issues with it today. I got it real gummed up yesterday because I took it out in some rain and it got dirty and all of this, and I should have cleaned it. I kind of went into today thinking I might have problems, and sure enough, having a little bit of issues. Nothing that's, you know, not my fault. I should have just cleaned the gun, oiled it better. This gun really likes to run with a lot of oil, so it is what it is. But man, these black ducks are something else. I just love them. They're really an Atlantic Flyway special, and a duck I am very, very happy to get whenever I get the chance. They are smart, really, really smart. People don't exaggerate about that. So gonna keep on sticking it out. We're getting these little bursts of action, and it's making for a very eventful morning.
Right here, right here, right here on the right. Make sure it's not a hen. Is that black? That's a black. Yep. I think.
No, dude, I just scared the
Yep. Damn, I should have shot. I realized it was a black. Too late though.
I thought it was a mallard.
Come on, Austin. Where's your shooting at?
Not here.
Well, it is right around 10:30 right now, and we are going to go ahead and pick up. We're not going to call it a complete day. We're going to do probably an hour or so of exploring, kind of jump shooting. We'll see what we can jump up. I'm not
100% sure if we're going to be able to find any birds, but you never know. So this might not be the end of the video, but I'm going to show you guys the birds we got out of this spot. It was a tough day in terms of decoying birds. We saw a lot of birds. Just they came in here pretty early, they got out, and then it seemed like there was just a lot of high flyers. The birds we did have kind of drop down would sit there and circle at 60 yards. So I'm thinking it might have been a decoy issue. Maybe I should have moved them around, but the flight has pretty much cut off here in the last 30 minutes. But still an awesome little day. Got a nice mixed bag. Just kind of annoying with the 2 mallard limit. We missed a couple opportunities because of that. Just had to be sure of our target before we shot, and of course, you know, you should always be sure of what you're shooting at before you pull the trigger, but when a black duck comes right up the hole, it's difficult to see if it's a black duck or a mallard. So just what it is. Show you all the birds here, and then we're gonna go do a little bit of exploring.
Between the 2 mallard limit here in the Atlantic Flyway and just not being able to get birds to work, I will definitely take that. I ended up with a mallard hen, mallard drake, Gadwall drake, and black duck hen. Mac ended up with 2 mallard drakes, and Austin ended up with a mallard hen. So definitely some pretty birds there. That Gadwall is so pretty, and then the black duck is also very nice as well, and hard to beat a few mallard drakes.